What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Julio Monagas here in Austin, Texas. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Cedar Park, Texas. Before we get started on the pros and cons, right now we are located in Brushy Creek Lake Park, northwest of Austin. It's a 98-acre lake park with lots of trails, sand volleyball courts, pavilions everywhere. It's a perfect spot for the family. It's a perfect spot if you want to go jogging. It's a perfect spot if you want to have a picnic. So you have it all here. Cedar Park is located about 30 to 60 minutes from downtown Austin. It all depends the time of the day. It all depends on the traffic, but you're only 20 minutes from the Domain. So if you don't want to go all the way down to Austin, you have the option of the Domain, which is considered the second downtown of the Austin area. Also, you're only 20 minutes from Lake Travis. If you're not familiar with Lake Travis, it's one of our many lakes in the area. Tons of attractions in the area. You can go boating, you can go kayaking, paddleboarding. They also have tons of restaurants around it, like the Oasis. But keep in mind with the Oasis, you pay for the view, you don't pay for the food. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Let's start out with some of the cons and downsides of living in Cedar Park, Texas. Really, just like any other city in the area, you are car dependent. Anywhere that you want to go, you have to drive your car because public transportation is not the best setup in this area. Also, another thing with traffic and transportation is that in Cedar Park, you have two main highways. You have 183 and then you have 183A, which is a tollway. So a lot of the parts around Cedar Park to access, you have to take the toll road, and the toll road can actually get a little pricey. The cool thing is that if you use the Texas tag, you get a discount every time you go through a toll, but keep that in mind, it can get a little pricey. And then of course, which is the theme of Austin, depending on the time of the day, traffic can be very heavy. Con number two would be affordability. Cedar Park is a great destination. A lot of people seek out Cedar Park because it has, according to Niche, it has top-ranked school districts. You have a ton of amenities around you. Everything's close by, even though you have to get in a car, but a lot of people seek out Cedar Park. So affordability has definitely gone down. And also, there's really no option for new construction. Now, if you go a little bit north to Leander, you'll definitely have some options for new construction, but within Cedar Park itself, it's pretty much built out. So options for affordability have gone down. However, the cool thing about Cedar Park is that you have options from a single family home, multifamily meaning apartments, townhomes, and condos. So you have different classes and different options to live in. So to give you an example, townhomes average anywhere from the low 300s into the high 400s. So if that's within your budget, that could be an option for you. All right, so this next one, I'm probably gonna get a lot of slack from people, but if you're a foodie, if you love food and you love trying really unique spots, Cedar Park may not be the place. Now, hear me out. Obviously, downtown Austin in that area is only 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes away. But as far as Cedar Park goes, you get a lot of the chain restaurants. However, I'm gonna mention two cool spots that you should consider. We have Blue Corn Harvest, and then we have Jardín Corona, which is a nice Mexican restaurant. But for the most part, if you're a foodie and you're a little bit high maintenance when it comes to food, this may not be the spot for you. For me, I can eat just about anything, so I don't mind the options that they have around here, but I have heard from other clients and friends that I have that the food options around here may not be the best, so definitely something to consider. Now, the last con, and I kind of already mentioned it, but it's the distance that you're at from downtown Austin and all the amenities that downtown Austin has to offer. It can be 30 minutes if there's no traffic at all, and if you take the toll roads, which obviously the toll roads come with a cost, or it could be up to an hour if the traffic is heavy, if there's an accident. So keep that in mind. If you're somebody that's looking for that downtown feel, that downtown lifestyle, Cedar Park is a little bit too far away from downtown area. However, you have everything that you need in this area, right? You really don't have to go into downtown. You also have Lake Travis really close by, and then the city itself have a ton of amenities to offer. Another thing to keep in mind, if you're somebody that has to travel a lot, the airport as well, it's about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. So keep that in mind if you're considering Cedar Park being your home. If you work from home, you have everything that you need here. All right, so now let's talk about some of the positives and the pros of living in Cedar Park, Texas. Number one would be jobs. We are so close to all the tech hubs that are moving to this area. Just to name a few, we have the huge Apple campus that's only about 10 minutes away. We have Amazon, we have PayPal. I think I'm forgetting a few. What do we have, Patrick?
Oh shoot, we have like EA Sports,
EA Sports,
Vision, eBay, so many places.
We have State Farm. So a lot of the tech hubs are in this area, to be exact, and we'll show you on the map, just south of 45, north and south of 45, and in between the two 183. So there's definitely a lot of option for jobs. If you work for those companies, this is a great spot to raise a family with a ton of options for jobs. All right, so number 2 is the proximity that you have to the Domain. If you're not familiar with the Domain, they're calling it the second downtown of Austin because of all the great amenities that it has, from shops, restaurants, nightlife, if that's what you're looking for, anything that you need. It has a Whole Foods, everything. It has everything. The Q2 Stadium is really nearby, and you're only 15 to 20 minutes from that spot. Actually, Patrick just told me that they're having a free rooftop concert at the end of March. So you can imagine all the options that the Domain has to offer. And again, you're only 15 to 20 minutes away from it, being here in Cedar Park. Up next, we have the proximity to Lake Travis. And I feel like a lot of people on YouTube, when they're sharing things to do around Cedar Park, they don't talk about this. You're only 15 to 20 minutes away from Lake Travis and everything that it has to offer. Patrick brought up a good point. When it gets really hot in Texas, because it gets really hot, it's nice to have that accessibility only 15 to 20 minutes away. Get in the water, take a dip, and try to beat the sun, which the sun in Texas can be very tough. Also, in Lake Travis, you have the option of the Valente Beach Resort and Water Park. So if you have a family, this is a great spot for the kids. They have a great restaurant out there as well. So it's a really good spot. And then finally, like I mentioned before, you have the Oasis restaurant, which is the main restaurant out there. And then you have shops around there. And it is the best view of Lake Travis around the Austin area. But remember, you are paying for the view when you go to the restaurant. You are not paying for the food. Oh, and I almost forgot, another attraction right on Lake Travis is the Lake Travis zip line. So if you have kids that enjoy a little bit of adventure, this is a great activity to do on the weekend that the kids will definitely enjoy. Very, very important. One of the many reasons why people move to Cedar Park is the top rated school districts. According to niche.com, Leander ISD is rated an A+. So you can imagine why so many people want to be in this city. You know, it's only about 80,000 people, but a lot of people want to move here just for that reason, and it's understandably so. You want to make sure that your kids have a great education, and you, as the adults, you want to have all the amenities around you. And that wraps up the positives or the pros of living in Cedar Park, Texas. Cedar Park has actually been one of the top suburbs around the Austin area that people seek out. I've gotten many calls. I've gotten many clients that want to move to this area. So this is definitely a spot that you should consider. From the top school districts, from all the amenities, from Brushy Creek Lake Park, you have everything that you need to raise a family and have a great quality of life. Again, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the view, even though it's a little cloudy today. My name is Julio Monagas here in Austin, Texas. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so that you're alerted when a new video comes out. And don't be shy. Give me a call, send me a text, or an email, and we'll be more than happy to walk you through the process of moving to Austin or help you find your next home. Take care, guys. Adios.